communication from the chair.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Chairperson of the Water, Irrigation and Sanitation to present a response to public petition presented 4th of August 2005 by the Speaker of the Court Assembly on behalf of residents of Tanga Ward regarding a grabbing of Kwamukonza Dam project land in Tanga Ward. Chairperson of the Water. Who is it?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would like to request for more time. We have issue with the lands. We were not able to resolve that matter comprehensively. So we require like 14 days.
What is pending?
The area where there is that, there is land dispute where there is supposed to be that project. That is not resolved. So we are actually waiting for the county surveyor to handle the land issue so that we can proceed. So but we already set with the petitioners.
What about the executive committee member?
For lands?
Yes, for lands.
We wrote to the county surveyor, but you know, it has to go through the executive committee member. They have not responded because the matter has not been resolved.
That's why I'm asking whether you have
communicated.
You have met or communicated to the executive committee?
We have communicated with them, but you have not sat down with the executive committee member.
You can't resolve unless you have a sitting. Because you are sitting with the petitioner, you need to have a sitting with the executive committee member unless you are satisfied with the response as submitted by the executive committee.
No, we are not satisfied, so that's why we are requesting for more time. And with your guidance, maybe now we have to involve the executive committee member so that we have a way forward.
14 days?
Yes.
Granted.
Thank you.
Next order. On the same? Is it on the petition? I have rested that petition.
I beg you give me permission, Mr. Speaker. I requested for this when we were in the matter of petition, Mr. Speaker, because we have not moved to any other business.
I was asking whether you are raising on the same petition.
No, not that one, Mr.
Proceed.
Speaker. Yeah. On the matter petition,
Go ahead.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you recall there was a petition that I've been talking about, Mr. Speaker, that was supposed to be processed by the Committee on Health, Mr. Speaker. Now it is coming to the second year, Mr. Speaker, and that matter has not been arrested. And I cannot.
Honorable Moki, I gave directions to the clerk to provide a report in the subsequent sitting.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Clerk, where's the report? It was supposed to be part of today's business. Honorable Moki, I'll get back to you on that matter. I've requested for the standard report. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Leader of the Majority Party.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want first to welcome honorable members to this session of this assembly. Just coming from the recess, and yesterday we didn't get quorum. So members, welcome. Let's continue transacting for purposes of helping the people of Makueni. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the assembly. 1, the Makueni County Ward Development Profiles 2025 for the 30 wards for the financial year 2022-2023, 2023-2024, and 2024-2025. The Makueni County Statistical Abstract 2025. The National Treasury Public Financial Management Reform Strategy 2023 to 2028. 5. The Makueni County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP 2023-2027 as published. 6. The Makueni County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP 3 2023-2027, an indicator book, an indicator handbook. 7, the Auditor General's report on the county government, county executives 2024-2025, volume 1. 8, the Auditor General's report on county government, county assemblies 2024-2025, volume 2. 9, the revised Makueni County Empowerment Fund Regulations 2025. And 10, the Makueni County Financial Year 2025-2026 Supplementary Budget 2 Estimates. Honorable Speaker, I have skipped a paper which was supposed to be laid, which is the Makueni County Development Profile for the financial year 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024, 2024, 2025. A decision was made at the Assembly Business Committee that this paper should not be laid for the simple reason that the department which is publishing that particular document does not acknowledge the role played by the Assembly in developing this county. So, Honorable Speaker, I would wish that you direct this paper should be returned back to the sender for amendment so that they may acknowledge the role the Assembly plays in developing this county. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, Makueni County Ward Development Profiles stands which did you indicate that should not be laid?
The second paper, Honorable Speaker.
Which is the development profile?
Yes, the development profile for the whole county, year 2022, 2023, 23, 24, 24,
Very well.
25.
Thank you very much. The Makueni County Ward Development Profiles, the paper stands laid for the information of members and records of the County Assembly. Makueni County Development Profile financial year 2022, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25 is hereby not laid until it is corrected, because as the leader of the majority has noted that there are substantive deliberate omissions on the role of the County Assembly on matters related to development and approval of budgets, and therefore, Clerk, I direct that you formally communicate to the Executive Committee member and inform her or her to correct that and submit the paper within the document within the next 21 days. And 3, the Makueni County Statistical Abstract is laid for committee's information. National Treasury Public Financial Management Report Strategy for 2023-2028, laid for information of members. Makueni County Integrated Development Plan 2023-2027 is published for information of members and the Assembly records. Makueni County Integrated Development 3 2023-2027 indicated handbook for members' information and Assembly records. The Auditor General report. The county government, did you lay that paper? The auditor? You lay that paper? Yes, yes. The Auditor General report of the county government of Makueni County Executive, for that matter, 2024-2025, volume 1. For the information of the County Public Accounts Committee, the Auditor General's report on the Makueni County Government Assembly 2024-2025, volume for County Public Accounts Committee, revised Makueni County Empowerment Regulations, the year 2025. Committed to the Joint Committee on Delegated Legislation and Committee on Gender to consider and respond to the House with the committee on, which committee is going to lead on this? Which committee will take responsibility? Between the Committee on Gender and Committee on Delegated? It's joint, but there must be a steering committee. The gender, chairperson committee on gender, you take the leadership of this within 21 days, co-chaired by a chairperson committee on legal affairs and related legislations. Strictly within 21 days, you must provide it. Makueni County Financial Year 2025-2026 Supplementary Budget 2 estimate committed to the Budget and Appropriation Committee. I have the following directions to make to the chairperson committee on sectoral chairs. You consider this report within 7 days and submit reports to Budget and Appropriations Committee. Budget and Appropriations Committee, you have, after the reports are supplied with yourself, then compile a report and submit to this House for consideration. Chairperson Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development to table committee's report on the vetting of governors nominees of the appointment of the Water Municipality Board, followed by the Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change to table committee's report on consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report, the financial year 2024-2025. Chairperson Committee on Lands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, Wednesday, 8th April 2026 at 2:30 p.m. The report on the Committee on Lands and Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of governors nominees for the appointment to the Water Municipality Board.
Chairperson Committee on Environment.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, Wednesday, 8th April 2026 at 2:30 p.m. The report of the Committee of Environment and Climate Change on consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order. Chairperson Committee on Lands to give a notice of motion, followed by Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give a notice of the following motion that this Assembly adopt the report on Committee on Lands and Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of governors nominees for appointment to the Water Municipal Board.
Chairperson Committee on Environment and Climate Change.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following motion that this Assembly adopts the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025.
Next order.
Order number 6, statements.
Leader of the majority party. In that order, followed by the chairperson Committee on Health, you have 2 statements. One, to respond to statement as requested by a member from Bunge Ward regarding equipment on Bunge Hospital. And 2, as a statement as requested by a member from Britain regarding expenditure of the share reimbursements. Followed by the chairperson Budget and Preparation Committee regarding Emali Mulala on the implementation of status of 8 quarter projects. In that order, please acquaint yourselves, honorable members, with this order paper.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 47-2A and 55 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, I rise to give a statement on the business of the County Assembly for the coming week. Mr. Speaker, the following business has been tentatively scheduled to be transacted by the County Assembly in the coming week. Monday, 13th April 2026. Petitions. 1. Report in response to a public petition presented on 15th October 2025 by the Speaker of the County Assembly on behalf of the residents of Kalawa Ward regarding poor leadership, lack of transparency, and water shortages at Ititu Ball in Kalawa Ward. Statements. 1. Response to the statement number 010 of 2025 as was requested on 10th March 2025 by the member from Boni Ward regarding grabbing of public utility land in Kikima Market in Boni Ward. 2. Response to the statement number 27 of 2025 as was requested on 25th August 2025 by the member for Watenzi Ward regarding the implementation of water affordable housing. Motions. Motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Devolution, Public Participation in County Administration and Special Programs on the annual report of the Office of the County Attorney for the financial year 2024-2025. Motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Health Services on the oversight on universal health care, UHC, national government staff across the county conducted on 4th and 5th December 2025. 3. Motion for the adoption of the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the oversight on stalled, incomplete, and phased projects across the county for the financial year 2023-2024 and 2024-2025, conducted on 30th and 31st October 2025. And 4. Motion for the adoption of the half-yearly progress report of the County Public Accounts Committee for the period July to December 2025. Bills. Makueni County Ward Officers Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, consideration in the Committee of the whole Assembly, and motion for the 3rd reading. On Tuesday, 14th April 2026, morning plenary petitions. Report in response to a public petition presented on 9th March 2026 by the Speaker of the County Assembly on behalf of the residents of Mobaoke Kumeni Ward regarding the relocation of Mango Aggregation Center from ATC Kwakadoka to Watertown. Statements. Response to the statement number 29 of 2025 as requested on 27th August 2025 by the member for Kakowaiya Ward regarding Aina Menace in Tulimani Ward. Motions. Motion for the adoption of the half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Powers and Privileges for the period January to June 2025. Motion for the adoption of the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General for the Makueni County Revenue Statements, receiver of the revenue for the year ended 30th June 2025. 3. Motion for the adoption of the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Makueni County Climate Change Fund for the year ended 30th June 2025. Motion for the adoption of the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Makueni County Empowerment Fund for the year ended 30th June 2025. Bills. The Makueni County Sustainable Solid Waste Management Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025, consideration in the Committee of the Whole House and motion for the third reading. The afternoon plenary, papers and notices. 1, tabling of the report of the Committee on Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperative Development on Makueni County Agroecology Policy 2025. Notice of motion shall also be given. Tabling of the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the Controller of Budget's County Government Budget Implementation Review Report for the first quarter of the financial year 2025-2026. Notice of motion shall be given. Motions. Motion for the adoption of the report of the Public Investment Committee on the consideration of the report of the Auditor General on Water and Sewerage Company for the year ended 30th June 2023 and 30th June 2024. 2, motion for the adoption of the report on special interest on the oversight on support to the elderly persons across the county conducted on 4th and 5th September 2025. 3, motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Finance and Socioeconomic Planning on the financial year 2025-2026, July to December, emergency status report. 4, motion for the adoption of the report of the County Public Investment Committee on the consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Makueni County Fruit Development and Marketing Authority for the year ended 30th June 2018, 30th June 2019, 30th June 2020, and 30th June 2021. 5, motion for the adoption of the report of the County Public Investment Committee on the consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Makueni County Fruit Development and Marketing Authority for the year ended 30th June 2023 and 30th June 2024. Bills. Makueni County Alcoholic Drinks Control Amendment Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025. Consideration in the Committee of the Whole House and motion for the third reading. 2, Makueni County Forest and Landscape Restoration Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 11 of 2025. Consideration in the Committee of the Whole Assembly and motion for the third reading. On Wednesday, 15th April 2026, the committee proposes the following business. 1, petitions. Report in response to a public petition presented on 22nd October 2025 by the Speaker of the County Assembly on behalf of stakeholders of Bunge Sub-County seeking for the nullification of Bunge Sub-County sports elections held on 9th October 2025. Statements. Respond to the statement number 028 of 2025 as requested on 25th August 2025 by the member for Hortensia Ward regarding bush clearing of undeveloped plots within Watertown. Motions. 1, the adoption of the report of the Committee on Infrastructure, Transport, Public Works, Housing and Energy on the Makueni County Energy Policy 2025. 2, the adoption of the report of the Committee on Education, ICT and Internship on the oversight on matching grant to county technical training institutes across the county, conducted on 13th and 14th November 2025. 3, adoption of the report of the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the report of the Office of the Controller of Budget on the field monitoring of budget implementation by the County Government of Makueni. 4, adoption of the half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Broadcasting and Communication for the period January to June 2025, later on the table of the Assembly on 17th November 2025. 5, the adoption of the half-yearly progress report of the Assembly Business Committee for the period January to June 2025, later on the table of the Assembly on 1st December 2025. And 6, the adoption of the half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Selection for the period January to June 2025, later on the table of the Assembly on 17th November 2025. Bills. 1, Makueni County Utrapua Graduation Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of 2025, consideration in the Committee of the Whole House and motion for the third reading. 2, Makueni County Equitable Development Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 3 of 2025, consideration in the Committee of the Whole Assembly and motion for the third reading. Mr. Speaker, there shall be a meeting of the Assembly Business Committee on Monday, 13th April 2026 at 9 a.m. And pursuant to the decisions of that meeting, additional business may be scheduled to be transacted by the County Assembly during that week. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Chairperson, Committee on Health Services.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think the issue is about, or the statement is about Boni Family Hospital budget. Honorable Speaker, there is a proposed budget of 36 million. And Honorable Speaker, I think most of this work can be done during our supplementary budget. These are just a proposal because the last time we talked to the Waziri and the department, they said instead of 19 million, the hospital requires 36 million for equipping. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, you'll just allow us some time during supplementary budget to handle that matter. Thank you.
Member from Bonwood.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the issue in question, Mr. Speaker, there was the original budget which was presented to this House. Mr. Speaker, that budgeted a bill of quantities, which was 46 million. Mr. Speaker, this statement, which the committee is considering, the department has proposed 19 million. And Mr. Speaker, I don't think whether the committee had ample time to derogate that kind of response. Because, Mr. Speaker, if the department gives a bill of quantities of worth 46 million, then again they scale down to 19 million, then the committee should have interrogated the implication of that kind of budget. However, Mr. Speaker, they are saying that they be granted some time to deal with the issue during supplementary budget. But Mr. Speaker, I would rather request your guidance on getting some commitment. Mr. Speaker, because if we assume that they are going to give the 36 million that they are talking about without any commitment, Mr. Speaker, then I think we can be going back and forth. So, Mr. Speaker, I request you guide properly on that matter. Thank you.
Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think you are speaking on the same wavelength with the Honorable Member Molemba, because the initial budget was 46, somewhere there. Honorable Speaker, there are other partners who have come into play. They have given us equipment worth 4 million. Also, another partner also gave some equipment, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, I have said the last engagement with the ECM Finance, we have agreed that we need that 6 million to fully equip the Boni Family Hospital. Honorable Speaker, if you add 4 million plus another like 4 million plus 36, we almost will be at 46, and also we are looking for more partners. But we'll handle this issue once and for all during supplementary budget.
Is that in order? Honorable Mulemba.
Honorable Speaker, allow the committee to, or I request this House to keep that statement open until we realize that budget of 36 million. And Mr. Speaker, it should be interrogated to know what we are going to achieve with that amount of money. Thank you.
Is that your commitment, Chair? Is it your commitment that you will make that available?
The budget will be itemized, no problem, Honorable Speaker. We'll
I'm asking, is it your commitment that you make the finances available between you and the department?
Yes, during supplementary budget, we are going to engage.
Is it your commitment?
I cannot say it is my commitment. I don't have resources in my pocket.
So on what basis are you
just
making?
a consultative
Just a
meeting.
minute. On
Yes.
what basis are you making? You know, these are floor of the House.
These are proposed budget. whereby
So
we'll have
where is that
engagement.
proposed budget?
Yeah?
If it is not your statement, you must be relying on a document.
The document is going to be tabled today.
I'm asking,
Yes,
Honorable Member,
Yes.
you have made commitments that there is need for a supplementary budget.
sure.
I presume that that is arising from a conversation between the committee and the executive committee member
Correct.
for health, correct?
Yes,
So it means then whatever you are saying is not from Dennis.
sure.
It is from the committee's perspective
Correct.
after consultation
With ECM for health.
with the ACM.
Yes.
So is it your commitment as a chair now that
Yes.
is what is on record?
Yes.
Is that is it?
Yeah, it's my commitment based on the information which I have.
Based on the documents that you have?
Yes.
Yes. Fair enough.
Thank you.
Yes. We will keep the statement open until the supplementary budget is interrogated to establish whether then the figures as conferred by the chairperson, Committee on Health are provided. What is it, Leader of Minority?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, it's good Honorable Mulemba has brought this statement and it has not been responded to. This is not a ward statement. This hospital serves not just the people of Mbone ward, but also even people from other counties. That's why we are very much interested. And we've seen budgets also disappearing under the watch of the chair for budget. Budgets moving from 46 to less like that. And even other projects, like even in my ward where there is a county project known as Mokamba Cultural Center and money also was reduced from the budget. Honorable Speaker, I would wish the Honorable Chair stands in the gap to help the people of Makueni. When it comes to a change of budgets, we must also be very responsive with the area members where these projects are happening, even before we make those changes, even before you propose new changes. And that's why I liked the part where Honorable Mulemba is giving a leeway for the Honorable Chair to leave the statement open until when he is able to show us from the statistics, from the figures which will be passed by this assembly. That one I agree with him and I encourage him to make it happen. I have seen he is also effective in that he's saying he doesn't have the monies, but he needs to be reminded that he's a very powerful person. He's the person who brings the appropriation bills, not even the speaker. He signs against the appropriation bill, and that is where the key is, and he should not run away from the fact that he is carrying the figures himself. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Chairperson, Committee on Health Services, to give a response to the statement as written by member from Between Ward regarding expenditure on share reimbursement by hospitals in the county. Chairperson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we met yesterday as a committee, and as we were perusing the documents, we noted that there were missing information from some documents and from hospitals, Mr. Speaker. So we requested the department to submit the missing information so that we can table the reports.
When?
We request for 7 days.
7 days?
Yes.
Go on. Chairperson, Budget Appropriation Committee to respond to a statement requested by member from Lale Mali Ward regarding implementation and status of headquarter projects.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think the member is not present. We brought the response to this house. I read the response to this house, and also the honorable member requested that to be given the hard copy to go and peruse. And maybe if he has some question to get back to us. Honorable Speaker, the member is not present, and therefore, Honorable Speaker, I don't think we can proceed on this manner.
You have the report?
Yes, the report, I have the report. It was read in this assembly, and the member requested to be given a hard copy to go and peruse. And if there are some questions,
As I
you'll get back to us.
I recall, honorable members, we indicated that a copy of that report on the status of the headquarter projects in the county be supplied from 2013 to all members of the county assembly for inquiry, so that then we may consider this matter. Honorable members, I presume you have perused and you are satisfied, and if you have a question, you can raise at this moment, or do we raise the matter? On the first occasion, on the second occasion, on the third occasion, Honorable Chair, there is no member who has a question on any headquarter projects since 2013. In the circumstances, in line with the standing orders, I direct that you proceed and lay a copy of the report for information of the request of the statement. Do you have it?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I take this opportunity to lay the following paper. That is the responsible statement regarding the implementation status of all headquarter projects since 2013 to this Honorable House. At I don't know the time now, being 3:23, I table. Thank you.
Chairperson Committee on Health Services to Chairperson Committee on Gender to respond to a statement as requested by March 2026, as requested by a member from Teen Water regarding lack of a playground in Water Town and its environment.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to respond to the statement regarding lack of playgrounds in Watertown and its environs. Mr. Speaker, sir, Article 185 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 mandates the County Assembly to oversight the County Executive Committee. The Assembly executes its mandate pursuant to Section 14(1)(b) of the County Government Act 2022. The Secretarial Committee on Gender, Children, Youth, Sports and Social Services has established under Standing Order 217 and is mandated to, among others, investigate, inquire into and report on all matters relating to the mandate, management, activities, administration, operations, and estimates of the assigned department. Section 39(2) of the County Assembly Act 2022, revised 2020, and Standing Order 50 of the Makueni County Assembly Standing Orders allows members to request for statements from the chairpersons of various County Assembly committees. During the County Assembly's 13th sitting held on Tuesday, 3rd March 2026, and pursuant to the provisions of Article 185(3) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, Section 39(2) of the County Government Act 2012, revised 2020, and Standing Order 47C, is read together with the Standing Order 53 of the Makueni County Assembly Standing Orders. Honorable Bernard Tivo, MCA, requested for statement from the Chairperson, Committee on Gender, Children, Youth, Sports and Social Services regarding lack of playgrounds in Watertown and its environs. The honorable members stated that Watertown was a rapidly growing urban center and home of people of diverse ages, largely made of youthful age bracket who are active in various activities, including sports. It was alarming that there was no single county-owned playground in the town and its environs.
The only few playing grounds available belong to schools and national government, with the county government heavily relying on UNOA playing ground to hold and host many of the county government activities. Aware that UNOA playground was closed down sometime in the year 2025 for rehabilitation, all the teams which used to practice in that playing ground were left stranded, all to shift to the training to other play fields, such as police playground, causing a lot of congestion. And due to that, Mr. Speaker, the chairperson was to clarify to the following concerns. One, whether the department was aware of a county-owned playing ground in Watertown and its environs, and what the department had done towards the construction of such a playgrounds. The names of all teams by each discipline which were using UNOA grounds for training and gaming session before its closure, and were those teams aware to be expected to go after the closure of the UNOA playing ground? 3, when the UNOA playing ground would be reopened, and whether the teams will be allowed back to train and play at the ground. And 4, where the county government intends to hold county-sponsored sports activities, including the upcoming MKJ Super Cup. And 5, if such a playing grounds identified in above belong to other institutions and organizations, whether the agreement to use such grounds have been procured and exclusive access to the grounds obtained. Provide proof of such arrangements, if any. The honorable member raised valid concerns as highlighted in the statement requested attached that needed urgent interventions by the committee. Mr. Speaker, vivid a letter dated 3rd March 2026, reference to Makueni CAADM 2026, in brackets 113, the committee sought that information from the respective executive committee member to respond within 7 days from the date thereof. The ECM responded, filed a letter reference GMC/GCY S&SS/ECM/CA VOL 11/26 dated 12th March 2026 as follows. 1, whether the department was aware of the desired need of county-owned playing ground in Watertown. The answer they gave is the department is aware of the desired need of a county-owned playground in Watertown and its environs, and the department has identified the land around the police playing ground as a potential parcel that can be of help. The department intends to revive the earlier conversations with the Kenya National Police Service to get authorization to expand the existing space for the sports. And B, you find the untagged teams which have been using UNOA playgrounds, which is consisting of 8 teams. And C, the answer the department has given is, it is unpredictable when the playing ground will be complete and ready for the use. And when it is complete, we will engage the school management on a collaboration plan. And D, the MKJ Super Cup, this year 2025-2026 will be hosted as follows. The Makueni sub-county will be hosted in Kadhonzweni Ward, Municipal Ground, Fitale Grounds, and Kadhonzweni Secondary School grounds. The county finals will be hosted in Water Sub-Ward, in Makueni Boys Police Ground, and Water Technical Training Institute. And last, all the fields have been secured through telephone conversation and follow-up. Formal respondents have been done and now waiting for formal replies. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Very well. Request of the statement. Member for Mbitini. Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm the one who raised the statement, although it was meant, I think they did not change to member for Kakowaya Ward, Honorable Speaker. I think this water under bridge, we have played, and also our teams have qualified to go for inter-county games, which will be held in Ururu. So I think there were good plans. They engaged several stakeholders, Makueni Boys, Malipani Secondary School, and our children were able to play at those areas. So I think I'm okay with the response. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Very well. Chairperson, Committee on Devolution. What is it, Honorable Felix? Is it Felix or? Yes, Honorable Felix, the leader of the majority.
Mr. Speaker, although Dennis is my good neighbor, he's not ready to help me as a neighbor because it's me who had sent him because I'm actually a member of Gender Committee, Mr. Speaker. This is my own problem, Mr. Speaker. And if you allow me, I even differed with members of the Gender Committee on this issue. And
go ahead, don't complain. Go ahead, what is the issue?
I want to say that the issue here is a big issue, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's almost like 5 months since non-grounds was taken up for renovation, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, in that report, there are 38 teams who used to benefit from the field, UNOA, Mr. Speaker. They are even more than 38, Mr. Speaker. They only captured the main football and volleyball. There are other teams, basket and others. Mr. Speaker, is a pity, Mr. Speaker, because our whole headquarters of the county doesn't have actually a playing ground that we can rely on. We don't have a stadium. And Mr. Speaker, after the 6 months after the renovation of that UNOA grounds, Mr. Speaker, the department has done nothing, and they knew that 38 teams are actually using that field, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, the statement the response that has been given here has a lot of questions, Mr. Speaker, because I needed to hear what action they have done. Mr. Speaker, looking at that police ground, which they are talking of extending, Mr. Speaker, you cannot use that police ground for any practice during the day because of it's next to the High Court, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we have very limited time to use that police ground. And Mr. Speaker, also we have to seek authority to use that field from the police, Mr. Speaker. That is the only field that we can rely on here in this town, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, that is not enough. And Mr. Speaker, it's so sad because actually I was supposed to win the MKJ Cup. I was supposed to be the champion. I've always been the champion with the Kimongo. Our teams have, the Makueni sub-count, I've always won. And this is what has led the team to drop. because we were number 3, Mr. Speaker, and we always take the top, Mr. Speaker, because my boys are loitering around here and asking me, where do we play? Because, Mr. Speaker, 38 teams practicing here, there's no field, there's nothing. Mr. Speaker, we are not even in the agenda of actually supporting talents, Mr. Speaker, which actually might be a big blow even to my politics, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we have 30 acres of land lying here under the name of the police, Mr. Speaker. And we only need like 3 acres, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when they are saying that they are negotiating to get some land to the police, where is the evidence? Is there a letter showing that they have written to the police? You know, the government, there's a lot of bureaucracy. Some of these things are steps to follow. They have to do a letter which has to go to the vigilant house, the police headquarters. It has to come back so that we can get actually a location to get a playing ground there, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, this statement was casually answered, Mr. Speaker, and this department does not mind about my teams. And, Mr. Speaker, we have also, we have the SECU University, which is also actually doesn't have a playing ground. It is also using the same playing ground, the police, Mr. Speaker. So we cannot accommodate all these teams without our own field, Mr. Speaker. What I expected is that I was expecting to see a letter showing that they have written to the police so that we can get like 2 acres, and then we can plow that 2 acres to get enough fields for our young youth who are actually want to nurture their talents, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I completely disagree with this statement, the way it's responded. And, Mr. Speaker, I am just about to get a dozer and clear that bush with my boys, Mr. Speaker. I don't care what will happen, Mr. Speaker, because we need that field as soon as possible. I'll plow that field there and have my boys play there. Anything, just take care of what will happen after that, Mr. Speaker. So, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Leader of the Majority Party.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we share in the concerns of Honorable Mateso because actually our boys are suffering. But one thing we want the department to do, we want to have evidence of collaborative MOUs with all primary schools or institutions which possess these playgrounds. Because we have a case in Boni where the principal of a secondary school called Kikima refused for the boys to play in that field. And even after the governor tried to intervene on the matter, to date, the community cannot play in that particular playground. So we need the department to give us some evidence or some action points on what they are doing to establish MOUs with schools so that our communities can benefit from those fields. Also considering that most of the fields have benefited from the county government in terms of infrastructure development. So I think I support Honorable Mateso, so that probably they can go back and bring a better response with evidence if they have written to the police or if they have written some collaborative MOUs with the schools. 2, Honorable Speaker, I want to state on this particular day that we have a big reason, a very big reason, why we should send the Ruto administration home. Honorable Speaker, Makueni Water Stadium has stalled for the last, I think, 7 years, Honorable Speaker. And that's a stadium we should benefit the people of Makueni, Honorable Speaker. And we have gotten promises from this government, the government in place, that this field will be done, this stadium will be done, this stadium will be completed. I remember when the current president was somewhere here in Wote saying that This stadium, water stadium, will be complete in the next 1 year, Honorable Speaker. We can't live with lies. That's why my party, White Patriotic Front, is ready to take up the government and stop these lies, because our people cannot continue suffering out of this government which is just lying to the people and nothing, completely nothing. And I want to witness the people of Makueni. Nothing is happening at the water stadium as we talk. Thank you.
Chairperson Budget, I attended the MKJ League Machinani finalists at Makueni Bush. I found myself in a second school's playfield. The opposite is police grounds, where is a public sports ground owned for and on behalf of people of Makueni, the custody of the county government.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm going to answer you, but I wanted to start with the point of order.
Aware that
I raised a point of order, Honorable Speaker, but did not give me an opportunity.
You have the mic. Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, is it in order for Honorable Mates to refer me as a good neighbor, Dennis? I'm an honorable member, Honorable Speaker, elected by the people of Oyekako Ward.
Honorable Mateso, you need to note that Dennis Musyoka is at home. Here, this is Honorable Dennis Musyoka, CPA finalist. Proceed. Proceed. No, that is in order, Honorable Mateso. You are Honorable CPA. Honorable Mateso, don't forget even to mention CPA. What is it, Honorable Dennis? Honorable Dennis, I've referred to you as the Honorable. Honorable Dennis, Chairperson, Budget, CPA. Honorable Mateso, on the request of the statement, is the state of a public playfield and facility for sports, notwithstanding the one owned by the national government, police grounds, and other neighboring ones that belongs to other institutions, where the county sports grounds.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I will give an example with Oyekako Ward, where I come from. We have a stadium, which we have talked with the Wambiti Secondary School, and at the end of the day, we engaged with them, and we have secured a part of that land belonging to Wambiti Secondary School.
Chairman, I think the question is...
Yes, I want also, Honorable Speaker, I want to guide him on how to get a land on public land.
No, just a minute.
Yes.
You are not guiding him to get a land. The statement at hand which you respond to is to give answers as to where we are going to have a sports facility, aware that water is a county headquarter, and recently the sports from all the wards amalgamated at Watertown. So it's either we have one or we do not have one, and how are we going to have one under the custody and the stewardship of the Committee on Gender?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I will give...
Oh, you are not the chair?
I'm the chair budget, and we have...
No, chair gender. You're speaking as...
I'm not the chair gender.
You are a requester?
I'm a requester.
So chair, okay. Then in that case, you I think at Wambiti you are sorted. Honorable Mateso.
Mine is sorted.
Honorable
And also
Mateso,
I belong to municipality, water municipality,
were,
Honorable Speaker.
I agree with you, Chair Budget. Honorable Dennis. Honorable Mateso, your questions were going to the wrong person. Honorable Dennis is a requester of a statement. And he's not responding as a chair. Honorable Dennis, are you a member of Committee on Gender?
No.
Thank you.
I'm a requester of the
statement. He is a requester of the statement. So, Honorable Mateso.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a little bit lost, because actually the requester for that statement is the member for Bitine, who is not around. So I'm really wondering, because when the honorable member for Kakowaya rose to speak, he said actually he's the one who directed the member from Bitine to go and request for that statement. And again, actually indicated that he is a requester. Mr. Speaker, again, when you gave him permission to speak, when you gave him the space to speak, Mr. Speaker, he actually said he's satisfied with the response. And Mateso here, the honorable member for water, said he's not ready. Mr. Speaker, just protect me from this rogue member.
Member for Kakwaya,
Yes.
I have some decorum to other members. Kindly.
So, Mr. Speaker, I was really wondering whether he should actually proceed to speak on behalf of the member for Bitini, because actually he's not the one who requested for the statement. Why is he speaking? Why is he answering on the behalf of the member? And he's not even a member of for the gender committee. He's not. So why is he responding?
Honorable members, Honorable Dennis, on what circumstances are you requester for the statement, or you are an imposter to that statement?
Thank you, Honorable.
You have written authorization to member for Bitini to request that statement?
Honorable Speaker, at that material day, the honorable member for Bitini was not present. And I raised to request that statement on behalf.
On his behalf?
Yes.
You read it?
Yes, I read it.
Very well.
So, Honorable
So
Speaker.
it's a statement that you understand the origin?
Yes.
Very well.
So, Honorable Speaker,
Don't belabor. Honorable Mateso. Honorable Dennis is a requester of a statement, and in this case, concerned as you are, the problem should be redirected to the Committee on Gender. These are my directions, honorable members. That statement is deferred until Honorable Tivo is in the House, and that the chairperson, Committee on Gender, should substantively respond. The chairperson, Honorable Elizabeth Mutindi, should substantively give a response to that statement. Because we are in a wake of sports that took place just the other day. I witnessed a young person who was injured on a playfield, which was a little bit stony. And I can tell you, the playfield was not encouraging and rewarding. It was discouraging. The location was in a second school, but you could feel that the young men and women of this county were not appreciating that they have the right facility, like other counties, to participate in this sporting activity. And not just for football, Honorable Mateso, including all other sporting facilities. So let us look at that statement when we resume. Chairperson Committee on, yes? What is your point of order? Right, wait. You are not on microphone. When you said on a point of order, you wait until it lightens, then you proceed. Now check whether it's on.
Yeah, it's okay, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand to ask the chair whether I am a bona fide member of this assembly, Mr. Speaker. The reason is I have been requesting to contribute to the business in the House, Mr. Speaker. And number one, the issue that was raised by Honorable Member, Mr. Speaker, you cut me short. On this matter, Mr. Speaker, I think I was the first person to request, to contribute, Mr. Speaker. But you are not giving me permission, Mr. Speaker. That is the reason why I'm asking whether I don't belong to this House, Mr. Speaker. You can tell us, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Or you exclude me.
Honorable members, Honorable Moki is in order. He had requested to speak together with 5 others on the matter of the question by Honorable Mulemba. 2, on this matter of sports field, together with 4 others, you had requested to speak. I didn't see the need to spend more time on debates that ultimately the ruling will be that let us revisit the supplementary budget, and the chair has committed. We have a bill, we have motions, and therefore whatever the contribution is overtaken because of the statement. 2, I have inquired into this matter and noticed that you are valuable and eloquence in the manner in which you execute business in this House, considering that your SG ought not to have been added into that matter because it has been deferred. And I know there is a weighty business before us where you're going to hammer properly and give us guidance. At times I know where you just don't have to overweigh. It was with a lot of respect that I was saving your seniority, Honorable Member. You are one of the senior most members in this House, ranking member. So the Speaker is always on your side, not to dwell into small debates. So Honorable Mwok is with a lot of honor and respect. Request.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You see, I thought, Mr. Speaker, I was excluded from contributing this assembly. So it's okay, Mr. Speaker. If you are sparing my contribution in another matter which is coming, Mr. Speaker, I say thanks.
Thank you. Honorable Josephine Mwasi.
Asante Bwana Spika kwa kunipatia hii fursa. Hata mimi nilikuwa najiuliza, kwani mimi sio member wa hii assembly? Kwa nini? Nimebonyeza hii nini mara nyingi sana, naona unanilenga. Na nilikuwa nataka kuweka marekebisho kwa majority leader. Water Stadium kama akona historia ya hapo awali ilikuwa inasimamiwa, haikuwa inasimamiwa na William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto alisema kama ile kiwanja ilileta shida stadium, Governor Mutula Kilonzo hatafute kiwanja cha 20 acres na yeye alete pesa 750 million ndio atengeneze kiwanja kama kile cha Itokwe Kitui. Kwa hivyo acha kusema hata kama ataenda, lakini tusitumie hiyo njia, tuongee ule ukweli na vile alisema, na kama una information uniambie nikueleze kwa vile mimi niko katikati. Asante.
Honorable Janet, have you requested? No. Honorable Benedict Manano.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to inform member Jospin. Mr. Speaker, you know, internet does not lie. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader mentioned that the President Ruto has caused economic sabotage, Mr. Speaker, for delaying the construction of Water Stadium, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you go to the internet, you will find that in 2017, while he was the deputy president under Uhuru Kenyatta, he came to Wote and launched the construction of Water Stadium. That was in 2017, Mr. Speaker. Now it is how many years? And he said in 6 months, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, and you know, Water Stadium was a facility, one of the biggest facilities that President Uhuru Kenyatta had promised. But when President Ruto came, you know what is happening, Mr. Speaker. Now he say, in quotes, kuna Mazinga Ombwe, I need to be given another field. Mr. Speaker, it is very important for this county government and for the national government to ensure that the water people, especially the youth, have a field where they can play, Mr. Speaker. We should not be arguing this matter, Mr. Speaker. We have big public land here, as Mateso has mentioned, it is here. Why should our youth suffer while a government agency like police are holding more than 10 acres, Mr. Speaker? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, order, honorable members. Sentiments by Honorable Josephine supports what Honorable Kisungi said. You are supporting what Honorable Kisungi said, that the government has, order, honorable members. No. Order, Honorable Munyao. No. Listen again to what I've said. The sentiments by Honorable Josephine are in effect supporting what Honorable Kisungi said. Honorable Kisungi has issues with delayed constructions of a stadium. Honorable Josephine has confirmed that the president confirmed that there is a problem with a stadium that he launched, and he is requesting for another land. Just a minute, he is requesting for another land to do another one. In other words, she is admitting that order, Honorable Munyao, you are the verge of getting out of order. So both members, you have agreed that there is a delay and there is a need for another stadium. Honorable Kisungi is concerned about how the delay has been there and how the governments have failed people. So both of you have said one thing, that the youth have been failed. The fact that the president said that the one which is ongoing is not working and you need another one, it demonstrates that there has been a problem and the problem needs to be resolved. And the youths have been suffering. So all of you have said one thing, that there is a problem and the governments have failed the people and we need to sort that problem. Yes, please.
Mimi nilikuwa namaanishaje, hata kama ukiangalia pale mbele, hata ulipokuwa waziri wa water, kuna pesa zilikuja, alafu zilikuwa zinatengeneza stadium na zikaja zikalipwa. Enzi zile za marehemu Ngalama kabla hajakuwa marehemu, na zikaliwa kwanza hata tukaandamana. Mimi changu nilikuwa namaanisha aje, vile tunaongelelea ni kweli watoto wetu wanataabika, lakini sio ati ni sababu ya Ruto. Kama governor akitoa ile 30 acres, ile 20 acres watajenga stadium na anangojea acres zikuje ndio at least hiyo 7 million and 500 zikija ndio ajenge. Baada ya, can you please protect me sir? Protect me sir. Protect me sir, Mr. Muso. Protect me. Protect me.
Honorable members, Honorable Kisungi, Honorable Munyao, Honorable Maneno, you're out of order. Honorable Josephine is a member of this house. Allow her to make her contributions. I will give you an opportunity to say that which you are saying off record. This is a house of rules and procedure, and you have the liberty to say what you want. This is a house of immunity. So, Honorable Josephine, we have heard you. You have said that there have been governments, there are governments. There are problems. There were problems, there are still problems. Honorable Maneno is saying the former government, the principal assistant committed to that stadium, now is the principal. So he has been part of the problem, he is part of the problem, he promised a solution. Honorable Josephine. So, honorable members, Honorable Josephine. Honorable Josephine. Honorable Josephine. Honorable Josephine. Just listen to me first. Honorable Josephine, just take your seat first. Why Honorable Kimongo is not speaking is because he knows that he's a ranking member. Honorable Josephine is not, and therefore, he can't react as you are reacting. That's why he's composed. So, Honorable Josephine, when the speaker is addressing you, you take your cool, it's an honor. And then after he concludes, then you excuse yourself. Yeah, fair enough. So, honorable members, this matter of stadium, all of you have agreed that our young people have suffered and are suffering, and there's need for a solution. That matter is rested. Chairperson Committee on Gender, inquire into the matter, including all available public utilities, and offer a solution within the next 14 days. Next order. Honorable Josephine, are you free? Very well, thank you. Chairperson Committee on Devolution to respond to a statement number 30 as requested on 27th by member for Casco Ward regarding Low Person Council deferred. Chairperson Committee on Education on the matter of ECDs at Lima deferred. Next order. Next order.
Order number 8, the Makueni County Utrapuan Gradation Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of 2025. Order for second reading.
Chairperson.
Speaker, I stand to read the report. Mr. Speaker, sir, Article 176(1) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides for the establishment of a count assembly for each count with the mandate of oversight.
What is the point of order? I give a benefit of doubt because it's unlikely that you will be on your feet on a point of order that is not in line with the move of the motion. What is it?
It's in line with the move of the motion because the mover has not moved the motion in the right way.
What is it that she did not do?
She just begins by reading, narrating. She should have moved procedurally.
Very well.
I wish to move the following motion, the blah, 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 blah. Then you begin to read what you read. She begins to read what she's reading.
Very well, former member of the Speaker's panel. Proceed, Honorable Jen, as advised by Honorable Speaker Kimongo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm well equipped now. Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to move the following motion that the Makueni County Otrapoa Graduation Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of 2025, be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, Mheshimiwa Kimongo is disturbing. Please come up.
Ojan?
Clerks are confusing me. Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to move the following motion that the Makueni County Otrapoa Graduation Bill 2025 Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of 2025 be now read a second time. I call Honorable Janet Kitunga to second.
Honorable members, I now want to put the question. The Makueni County Otrapoa Graduation Bill, Bill 2025, take a seat. I now propose a question that the Makueni County Otrapoa Graduation Bill of 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of the year 2025, be now read a second time. That is second reading. The floor is open. Mover of the motion. Mover of the motion.
Mr. Speaker, this is a very important motion, and I urge all the members to support.
Honorable members, I now put the question that the Makueni County Assembly Otrapoa Graduation Bill of 2025, the Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of 2025, be now read for third time, which is third reading. As many as of that period say, second reading. I repeat the question. The Makueni County Assembly Otrapoa Graduation Bill of 2025, that is the Makueni County Assembly Bill number 13 of year 2025, thereof, withdrawing the earlier sentiments on the move of the motion. And I'll put the question that the bill be now read for a second time. As many as of that opinion say aye. As many as of a contrary opinion say nay. There is have it. Clerk, proceed.
The Makueni County Otrapoa Graduation Bill 2025, a bill for an act of the County Assembly of Makueni to provide for a legal and regulatory framework for Otrapoa graduation in the county, to provide socioeconomic interventions for graduating the Otrapoa to better standards of living, to provide for the institutionalization, coordination, financing, and the implementation of the Utrapua Graduation UPG program to alleviate extreme poverty, enhance socioeconomic empowerment, and promote sustainable livelihoods and for connected purposes. Second reading.
Next order.
Order number 9, procedural motion, waiving of notice period.
Leader of the major party. Leader of the major party.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to move the following procedural motion that notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Order 65B, this Assembly resolves to waive the notice period for the motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of governor's nominees for the appointment to the Water Municipality Board, appearing on the order paper under order number 10. Honorable Speaker, I call upon Josephine Mwasa, Honorable Josephine Mwasa to second this.
Honorable members, I propose a question that notwithstanding provision of Standing Order number 60, paragraph 5, the Assembly resolves to waive the notice period. The motion of the adoption of the report of the Committee on Lands and Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of the governor's nominee for the appointment of the Water Municipality Board, appearing in the order paper under order number 10. Floor is open. Mover of the motion. Honorable members, order Honorable Moki. I now put the question that notwithstanding provision Standing Order number 60, paragraph 5B, Assembly resolves to waive the notice period. The motion adoption of the report of the Committee on Lands and Urban Planning on the vetting of the governor's nominees of the appointment of the Water Municipality Board, appearing in the order paper under order number 10. Will as many as of their opinion say aye? Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 10, motion. The report of the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of governors' nominees for appointment to the Water Municipality Board.
Chairperson, Honorable Felix Boniface.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to move the following motion that this Assembly adopts the report on the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning, Development on the vetting of governor's nominees for appointment to the Water Municipality Board, laid on the table of the Assembly on 8th April 2026. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Section 14 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, as amended in 2019, provides for the establishment of boards for municipalities under Section 3.1.1 of the Municipality Charter. On the other hand, stipulates that there shall be a board of municipality of water. Section 14 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, as amended in 2019, provides that a board of municipality shall consist of the 9 members appointed by the county governor with the approval of the county assembly. The membership of the board shall be continued as follows. The county executive member for the time being responsible for cities and urban areas on his representative. B, the chief officer responsible for urban development, is a member. C, 3 members who shall be appointed by county governor with approval of the county assembly. And D, 4 members who shall be appointed by the following associations and appointed by the county governor with approval of the county assembly. 1, an umbrella body representing professional association in the area. That is the area within Water municipality. 2, an association representing the private sector in the area. That is within the Water municipality. A class representing registered associations, informal sector in the area. And 4, a class representing registered neighborhood associations in the area. That is the area within the municipality. Pursuant to the provision of Section 14 of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, as amended in 2019, His Excellency Governor Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Via a letter reference GMC, GVN, ADM, Rec 5162, dated on 5th March 2026, forwarded by the County Secretary by a letter reference GM, CA, volume 49, dated on 5th March 2026, submitted names together with testimonials of the following 7 nominees to the County Assembly for vetting and approval as members of Water Municipal Board. Number 1, that is nominee number 1, James Kamami, is Governor's Director nominee. 2, Elizabeth Mweni Bevi, yes, Governor's Direct nominee. Number 3, Damaris Dinda Duva, Governor's Direct nominee. Number 4, Gideon Mwok Kimilu, nominated by the association representing the private sector in the municipality. Number 5, Norman Somba Mutiso, nominated by umbrella body representing professional associations within the municipality. Number 6 is David Teimbuvi, nominated by a class representing registered associations in formal sector within the municipality. And number 7, Caroline Katunga Mutanya, nominated by a class representing registered neighborhood association within the municipality. The list of governors nominee to the Water Municipal Board was tabled in the Assembly by Leader of Majority Party on 11th March 2026, where after the Speaker directed that the Committee on Lands and Urban Planning Development takes up the vetting process. Pursuant to the provision of Section 774 of the Public Association County Assemblies Approval Act 2017, the Clerk of the County Assembly, through an advert appearing on 18th March 2026 on Standard newspaper attached on Annex 6, notified the nominees of the date, time, and venue for approval, hearing, vetting before Sectoral Committee on Lands and Urban Planning Development. Guided by Section 8 of the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act 2017, the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning Development vetted 7 nominees on 25th March 2026. Mr. Speaker, sir, having considered the nominees' academic and professional qualification, work experience, adherence to the requirement of Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, and all other laws governing appointment to state or public office, and having conducted approval hearings, the committee made the following observations. 1, that all nominees met the minimum requirements set under Section 14(6) of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, as amended in 2019, for appointment as members of Board of Municipality. 2, that all nominees met requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on Leadership and Integrity, having obtained clearance from Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, Kenya Revenue Authority, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, and the Higher Education Loans Board. 3, that all the 7 nominees, that is James Kamami, Elizabeth Mweni Bevi, Damaris Dinda Nduva, Gideon Mo Kimilu, Norman Somba Mutiso, David Tei Mbuvi, and Caroline Katunga Mutanya are suitable for appointment as members of Water Municipal Board. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Section 14(3)(b) of the County Government Acts of 2012, Section 9 of the Public Appointments of County Assembly's Approval Act 2017 and the Standing Order 217(5)(f) of the Makueni County Assembly Standing Orders, the committee recommends that the Assembly approves the nominees and the subsequent appointment by the governor of the following nominees. 1, James Kamami, Elizabeth Mweni Bevi, Damaris Dinda Duva, Gideon Mo Kimilu, Norman Somba Mutiso, David Tei Mbuvi, and Caroline Katunga Mutanya as members of the Water Municipal Board. Mr. Speaker, may I take this opportunity to thank members of the committee for their input and the valuable contribution during the deliberation and vetting of the nominees. On behalf of the committee, I wish to thank the Office of the Speaker and that of the Clerk of the County Assembly for the logistical support accorded to the committee during the exercise. And on behalf of the members of the Sectoral Committee on Lands and Urban Planning Development, in the pursuant to the provision of Standing Order number 217(5)(f), it is my pleasure and duty to present the Assembly Committee reports on vetting of James Kamami, Elizabeth Mweni Bevi, Damaris Dinda Duva, Gideon Mo Kimilu, Norman Somba Mutiso, David Tei, and Caroline Katunga Mutanya, nominee for appointment of members of the Water Municipal Board for consideration and adoption. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I will this juncture request the Honorable Member Jonathan Muoki to second this motion.
Honorable Jonathan Moki.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand to second the motion, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the procedure of nomination of the members of the Water Municipality Board, Mr. Speaker, we found that the appointee, Mr. Speaker, followed due the requirements, Mr. Speaker, by law, by our standing orders, Mr. Speaker, and by the Constitution, Mr. Speaker. Because when we went through the nominees' credentials, Mr. Speaker, all the requirements, Mr. Speaker, the nominees fulfilled the required the requisite, Mr. Speaker, I can see they qualify. All of them qualify to to take the position, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, based on how they presented themselves, Mr. Speaker, and according to their profession and experience, Mr. Speaker, I can see, Mr. Speaker, the municipality of Wote will get the best board, Mr. Speaker. And we urge the appointing authority, Mr. Speaker, because we have now the Boni Care municipality, Mr. Speaker, so that they can move with speed so that we can complete that exercise, Mr. Speaker, as we await municipalities from either Mutituande and Kibwezi, Mr. Speaker, so that we can complete that exercise. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, I propose a question that this assembly of the report of the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of the governor's nominees, the appointment to the Water Municipality Board laid on the table of the Assembly on 8th of April, year 2026. The floor is open for debate. Member for Nzawe Klambot.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm a member of the Lands Committee. And Mr. Speaker, we went through the list of the members who were nominated and which we were supposed to vet, Mr. Speaker. And I can tell the members here in this assembly that the members are overqualified. Actually, we should not waste a lot of time because they are second to none. We should actually go ahead and support and approve this motion, Mr. Speaker, because it is my conviction that actually it will be second to Emali Sultanahmood municipality, because Emali Sultanahmood municipality, Mr. Speaker, has one of the best nominees, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I just urge the members to support and move forward. Thank you.
Jonathan Munda.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would want to support this motion and this report. Honorable Speaker, I had the privilege of sitting in the vetting exercise as a friend of the committee. And I can attest that indeed these members are qualified to the sense that all of them could express themselves freely. Their papers were encouraging. And as my colleague from Mabidina said, I tend to think this is the time that this board is going to have the best, this municipality is going to have the best board. Honorable Speaker, I also took note, or I take note of the balance in this board. This board has gender equality. We have 3 ladies and 4 gentlemen. This board has a representation from each ward. We have 6 municipalities, 6 wards making this municipality. 7, and each ward has a member coming to the municipality. This board, as a member of the PWD, in many cases, that inclusivity is never there. But this board has an inclusion of that segment of members of our community, of society. So, Honorable Speaker, I will not hesitate to say that this board should be approved and subsequently appointed by the governor and begin work immediately. As members of the municipality, we can't wait to see this board get down to work and begin to give services to our beloved people. Thank you so much.
Honorable Joyce Mwere.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this motion. Being a member of the Lands Committee that we vetted these nominees, they really demonstrated, as my colleagues can attest, that they shown to be reliable and of great integrity. And if approved, I'm very sure they will move this board forward, and the municipality of Wote is going to be a success. With the support of the county government and the assembly, they will deliver. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That name is not very familiar, but it is good. It's my name. Thank you for mentioning it. Mr. Speaker, I'm a member of, first of all, I support this motion. Mr. Speaker, I'm a member of the Lands Committee. And Mr. Speaker, I participated in the whole vetting process. And Mr. Speaker, what I can say is that what the other members are saying, even those who are in silent, is that we have the best board ever. Mr. Speaker, one of the things I admired in that board is the inclusivity. Now, Mr. Speaker, the Constitution of Kenya allows that any public office, 5% should go to 5% appointment should go to the PWD, and His Excellency the Governor has ensured that it is happening. So, Mr. Speaker, apart from the qualifications, Honorable Member for Nzakeka has mentioned, Mr. Speaker, these people have wealth of experience. Mr. Speaker, the exposure, the experience, the competence, the professional expertise in these people, Mr. Speaker, it is true that we are going to have the best, and these people are going to ensure service delivery to the people in the right manner. Mr. Speaker, these are a board full of integrity. Mr. Speaker, one of the members that we vetted is Elizabeth Mweni-Mbevi. Mr. Speaker, this lady comes from my ward. Mr. Speaker, this lady has practiced audit for the last 20 years. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, as you all know, and CPA, my colleague Dennis knows that the accountants and the auditors are people led with integrity. I am sure that this lady is going to ensure that the municipality accounts all meet unqualified opinion and will not have issues to do with integrity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support this motion. Mr. Speaker, you know that the chair maybe did not mention that we have target and we have timelines as far as the municipality board is concerned. We have funds, we have grants that are supposed to come, Mr. Speaker, and this board, I can say it should be approved very fast by this assembly so that we can meet those deadlines. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is
Order. Honorable Dennis Musyoka, Chair Budget CPA. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Thank you, Honorable Speaker. You see, Honorable Speaker, you always mention the names of other members, but you did not mention mine. I had to introduce myself, Honorable Speaker, as Honorable Member for Kakoya Ward, Honorable Speaker. Now, I just wanted to mention and also to say to the Lands Committee, they have done a good job. This is the first time we are getting the very highly qualified personnel, board members, of experienced professionals in this board. Honorable Speaker, even the constitution of that board, whereby we have PWDs, we have gender equality also being and there too, Honorable Speaker. I think that this is the right time Water Municipality have the best board, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I think we are going to get the best, and as we always say that Water is the one of the biggest municipality, which has a lot of funding from the World Bank. I think they are going to utilize this money also to propel the Water to be an economic arm on this side, Honorable Speaker, because we have seen that most of the time we don't have that economic activity which is taking place in Water Municipality, because come on weekends, you find very few people in this town. Honorable Speaker, if these board of members will sit down and come up with a strategic plan whereby we have some big hotels in this water town, we are going to also get some customers or clients from other counties. The way Machakos, they are getting clients from all the way from northeastern, Embu, Meru, Kitui, they are flocking there, and we have just few hotels there. So if we have a strategy, if they come up with a good strategy, we are going to re-energize the activities, economic activities of these water municipalities. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Shadrach Chalamu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support this motion so that the municipality may proceed. However, I want to disagree with one member from Zakika that these members are overqualified. In fact, any overqualified member is disqualified, Mr. Speaker. I think they are just qualified to fit in their responsibilities, Mr. Speaker, so that we do not now mislead that they are overqualified. And we know anybody who does an application and is overqualified is disqualified then for that, Mr. Speaker. So therefore, it's important that the next municipality, KM Boni, Mr. Speaker, that speed that the Lands Committee has done should be seen, Mr. Speaker, happening, so that also the people of KA and Mboni may also enjoy those benefits, Mr. Speaker. I thank you.
Leader of the Minority Party.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I also stand to support the report from the Committee on Lands. The committee has done a good job. The members they have given to our municipality are qualified for the job. I happen to have interacted with some of them. They are good, they have the necessary exposure, the experience to take our municipality forward. And I want to believe they are going to be given the space to move our municipality in the right direction. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support. Thank you.
Mover of the motion.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think, Mr. Speaker, it's also very important for members to check on whatever we are debating and check if we are actually saying the truth about these particular nominees, Mr. Speaker, because we may pass, and once we pass as an assembly, it's done, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I want to give the assurance that we will be, actually, we'll have one of the best board for water municipality. Mr. Speaker, these people are qualified, they are professionals, and Mr. Speaker, I can say that, and I promise that there will be no gaps. You remember the other board was removed by court. I want to assure you that the court will not touch anything here because actually the due process was followed. And as Honorable Maneno has said, we are actually, the timelines under which the board is required to be in place has elapsed, actually. And they are only given bonus of about a few days. So we are happy that once we pass these members today here, then the governor will actually do a swearing as soon as possible so that we can meet the required the required condition by the World Bank. Mr. Speaker, there were even people declaring interest because we wanted to everybody to declare interest, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I want to tell you that my history teacher in Form 1 was one of the candidates, Mr. Speaker, and he has to declare the interest that he taught me in Form 1. So, but he was the best. Other than giving those potential interests, Mr. Speaker, he was the best among the 7. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure members that we have the board in place. Then we only need to actually to pass today, so I urge members to pass this board so that the gaps that are being there when the other board went can be recovered as soon as possible. Then I urge members from Kibwezi, Mutito and Day to put some budget and have also another municipality. We need to have as many municipalities as possible so that we can attract that money that comes because it's money that is supposed to benefit our regions. So thank you, Mr. Speaker. I urge members to support this motion.
Honorable members, I read the question and I put the question that is assembled of the report. Out of the Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development on the vetting of the Governor's nominee for the appointment of the Water Municipality Board laid on the table of Assembly on 8th of April, year 2026. Will as many as of their opinion say aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, I direct that the report of the County Assembly, as laid by the Chairperson of the Committee on Lands, be communicated to His Excellency the Governor for appointment. A copy of the same be shared with the County Executive Committee member responsible for the Department of Lands, the Makueni County Public Service Board. Next order.
Order number 11, procedural motion, waiving of notice period.
Honorable Francis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move the following motion, procedural motion, which is that notwithstanding the provisions of Standing Order 60, Sabbatical 5B, this Assembly resolves to waive the notice period for the motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025, appearing on the order paper under order number 12. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I request the Honorable Member Joyce Mwenda to second.
Honorable members, I propose the question that notwithstanding provisions of Standing Order number 60, paragraph 5B, these assemblies ought to end not period. The motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on the consideration of Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025, appearing the order paper under order number 12. The floor is open for debate. There being no member willing to contribute, mover of the motion, your remarks to make?
I thank the members for supporting in silence.
And I'll put the question that this assembly adopt the report. And I'll put the question that notwithstanding provisions of Standing Order number 60, paragraph 5, B, this assembly resolves to waive the notice period for the motion for the adoption of the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on the consideration of Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025, appearing in the order paper under order number 12. Last many, so that opinion say aye. Last many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 12. Order number 12, motion. The report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on the consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025.
Chairperson of the Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would request that I go to executive summary and then to the committee observations and recommendations, with your permission, sir. Section Mr. Speaker, sir, Section 48, 1 and 2 of the Makueni County Climate Change Act 2022 requires the steering committee to, within 3 months after the end of every financial year, to publish publicly and submit a report on implementation of the County Climate Change Action Plan and other climate change response actions and impacts to the County Assembly for review. Discussion and debate at the County Assembly shall, within 3 months of receiving the report, provide recommendations and propose actions to the steering committee. In line with the aforementioned provisions, the report of the steering committee on the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2024-2025 was presented to the County Assembly on 30th October 2025 and tabled on 17th November 2025. The report was subsequently committed to the Committee on Environment and Climate Change for consideration and subsequent reporting back to the House within 3 months, as required under Section 48, Section 2 of the Makueni County Climate Change Act 2022. This was the second annual report on the Makueni County Climate Change Action Plan 2023 to 2027. The objective of the report was to assess the progress made in implementing the Makueni County Climate Change Action Plan 2023 to 2027 during the financial year 2024-2025. By documenting key achievements, challenges, lessons learned across all priority sectors, and enabling areas taking into considerations the roles played by the national government, private sector, civil society organizations, research organizations, and institutions of higher learning. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee considered the annual report and made the following observations. 1, contrary to Section 48, Section A of the Makueni County Climate Change Act 2022, the annual report of the Steering Committee on Climate Change was presented to the County Assembly on 30th of October 2025, a month past the 30th September deadline. Number 2, the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change did not have adequate funds to implement climate change actions. Number 3, there was limited stakeholder engagement and the underutilization of available data for informed planning also hampered the county's progress. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, the committee recommends the following. Number 1, that the Makueni County Steering Committee should adhere to Section 48, Section 1 of the Makueni County Climate Change Act 2022 by submitting its annual reports by 30th September in subsequent years, failure to which the County Executive Committee member responsible for environment and climate change institutes disciplinary action to the officer responsible. Number 2, the committee member responsible for environment and climate change should formulate a framework for implementation, monitoring, and evaluation and reporting of climate change actions and continuously engage stakeholders for funding. The executive committee member should submit this to the County Assembly within 45 days after the adoption of these reports. Number 3, the executive committee member responsible for environment and climate change should continuously engage communities in all the ongoing climate resilience and environmental campaigns to foster greater awareness and encourage sustainable practices. Acknowledgement. Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the committee, I want to thank the Office of the Speaker and the Clerk of the County Assembly for facilitating the committee during the consideration of this report. I also thank the honorable members of the committee for participating in the entire period with zeal and for their commitment in discharging their mandate effectively. Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the committee, I present this report to the Assembly for adoption. And at this point, I'll request Honorable Kimongo to support the motion.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
I propose a question that the Assembly adopt the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change on the consideration of the Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report for the financial year 2005-2006, laid on the table of the Assembly on the 8th of April 2026. The floor is open for debate. Move out the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to thank the honorable members for supporting the motion, and we hope that as a environment committee, we're going to do the best for the people of Makueni Matters oversight. Thank you.
I'll put the question that this Assembly adopt the report of the Committee on Environment and Climate Change for the consideration of Makueni County Annual Climate Change Report, financial year 2024-2025, laid on the table of Assembly on 8th of April 2026. Last members of our opinion say aye. Last members of our contrary opinion say nay. There is have it, honorable members. I direct that that report be conveyed to the Executive Committee member responsible for climate change and environment, and that further a copy be supplied with the excellency of the governor and to the County Executive Committee member for Finance. Honorable members, Chairperson, Public Accounts Committee, you think you're in a position to move your motion, conclude, allow debate, and a question be put on the motion under order number 13? Chairperson, is it possible? Report of Accounts Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General of Makueni County Bursary Fund for the years ended 30th June 2024 and 30th June.
Make it.
You can make it?
Yeah.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following motion that this Assembly adopts the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Makueni County Bursary Fund for the years ended 30th June 2024 and 2024 and 30th June 2025. Honorable Speaker, the 2 years the county executive had a qualified opinion, and of the issues that the auditor had raised, the auditor had raised only 2 issues: one, unconfirmed cash and cash equivalent and regular scholarship grants. And the committee on the year ended 30th June 2025, 2024 made the following finding: that the prior year adjustment to correct the discrepancies were confirmed in the 2024-2025 financial statements in compliance with Regulation 93 of the PFM. Number 2 finding: Makueni County Bursary Fund Regulations 2018 had no provisions for scholarship awards, despite the fund management incurring expenses for the same. The County Executive Committee member responsible for matters education has since reviewed the regulations, and the same incorporated in the Makueni County Bursary Fund Regulations of 2023. Number 3, the committee noted that the management attempted and resolved some of the prior year matters, with others still pending as provided under Section 149(2) of the PFM Act. And the committee makes the following recommendations: that the fund administrator should comply with Regulations 91 of the PFM Act by ensuring that the bursary fund bank account reconciliations are completed and submitted to the county treasury not later than 10th of each subsequent month. Number 2 recommendation: the County Executive Committee member responsible for matters and education should fast-track review of the Makueni County Bursary Fund Regulations 2018 to incorporate scholarships within 60 days after adoption of this report. Number 3 recommendation: the accounting officer should comply with Section 149(2) of the PFM Act by ensuring that as read together with Section 53 of the PFM Public Audit Act 2015 and provisions of the standards prescribed by the Public Sector Accounting Standards Board template by taking action on issues raised by the auditor and the Public Accounts Committee recommendations, and a progress report should be done to this committee within 60 days after adoption of this report. Honorable Speaker, on the year ended 30th June 2025, as I have said, the client had a qualified opinion as well, and I want to read the general observations. Honorable Speaker, I seem to have read the general recommendations for the 2 outer years. Yes, I have. We, as a committee, we have summed the 2 years to adduce the recommendations that I've read, derived from the findings that I've read. So that's all for the 2 outer years. Allow that I ask the member for care, who is a member of the committee, to second the report. Thank you.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the Assembly adopt the report of Public Accounts Committee on the consideration of the report of the Retired General of the Makueni County Bursary Fund for the year ended 30th June 2024 and 30th June 2025, laid on the table of the Assembly on 3rd of March. The floor is open for debate. Mover of the motion. Order. What is it, Honorable Fiametta? Or a point of order?
No, Honorable Speaker, I'm just a happy person, you know. Thank you.
Oh, yes, you are a very good mover of motion. Mover of the motion.
I was not very much afraid because I knew the member is good in biology and not maths or English. If it was member for Waya who was raising on a point of order, I would have known that he wants to throw a spanner into the works. But since there is no biology here, I was not afraid. Honorable Speaker, allow that I request the members to support this motion. We are good to go. Thank you.
Honorable members, I now put the question that this Assembly adopt the report of the County Public Accounts Committee on the consideration of the report of the Retired General of the Makueni County Bursary Fund for the years ended 30th of June 2024 and 30th of June 2025, laid on the table of the Assembly on 3rd of March 2026. Will as many as of their opinion say aye? Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it, honorable members. The report of the Public Accounts Committee as approved by the County Assembly to be conveyed to the Governor, County Executive Committee Member for Finance, and County Executive Committee Member responsible for Education. What is it, Honorable Jabera?
Interesting, Honorable Speaker. I think today I'm trading for the right reasons. I just wanted to correct Honorable Kimongo and tell him, I agree with him, I might not be good in mathematics, but kindly get my results. I had an A in English. Thank you.
Honorable Kimongo. No, let me make your name a little bit English. Honorable Jonathan? Honorable Munda Farm. Honorable Munda.
Some opportunities are good to learn one another. I didn't know that Honorable Fiametta could get an A in English. I thought she was good in biology only. But it's good that we also know. Could you also ask Honorable Musu what he was good in?
That's a very good challenge. The members should know that actually my first degree is for English literature. So guess what I had? Thank you.
Honorable Fiametta.
I don't know why Honorable Kimongo, Honorable Speaker, is doubting when he says that he only thought I was good in biology. I want to bring to his attention that biology is not taught in Kikamba or Kiswahili. It's taught in English. And there are very deep scientific terms that cannot be explained mathematically. Thank you.
Honorable Dennis Musyoka, CPA, do you want to be involved in this debate? Take note, there are no figures. The subject matter is English.
Honorable Speaker, I think English, Swahili, and the rest of the languages are just basic units to enter into professional units like accounting. So those who did basic units, those are common even in universities. Language must be there. It's common unit. So the other is an entry to other professional units, engineering, Honorable Speaker, because you have to know English and Swahili, and you just need to be to have a C+ in languages, and then you are right to go to be an engineer and all that, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Fiametta.
Honorable Speaker, I want also to advise the Honorable Dennis, CPA, that the command of the language also is very important. Thank you.
Very well. Honorable members, the beauty of it is that if there are students of Makueni who are watching, then they will do better than you. That is what is most important. When they learn that Honorable Francis Munyao is a teacher for English literature, and that Honorable Dennis doesn't require English to be a professional CPA. That's a good lecture for all of us. That notwithstanding, honorable members, that brings us to the end of business today. I have these concerns to raise. One, the supplementary budget has been laid, and I have seen the calendar by the liaison committee proposing that members should participate in the county youths, inter-county sports associations to be held somewhere in central Kenya, Laikipia County, beginning from Monday, Tuesday up to Sunday. Meaning that therefore between today and Sunday you have only 4 days to consider the supplementary budget at 2 levels, at sectoral, at budget and appropriation committee level. So chairperson budget, the appropriation committee, the leader of the majority, you will engage the executive committee member for finance, and the committee on budget, you will advise us on now whether it is possible to consider the supplementary budget within 4 days, and for it to be approved on Monday, the 5th day. So that is important for us to note. That notwithstanding, honorable members, we have Thursday and Friday tomorrow. We again need to make a decision whether to participate on the budget, as to whether it will be approved on Monday or the week after, or whether to engage in other activities of oversight or any other, as soon as possible before the closure of business today, presumably before 7 p.m. There being no member of liaison committee. I have no one to delegate to. Therefore, I will ask a former member of liaison committee, Honorable Kimongo, please you assist me in coordinating with the chair liaison to see how we organize ourselves in the next two working days and 2 weekend days, plus Monday, which is a sitting day, and how then we shall transition, together with the chair budget and the leader of majority, and the minority leader for that matter. Honorable members, time being 17:00 hours. Assembly starts adjourned until Monday, 13th of April, year 2026 at 14:30 hours.